in this whole jumping through hoops process where I've needed to go and speak to Mr. Gormley himself to get permission from the head of department, to get permission from the security, they now need permission from the guy who looks after the sculpture, but I'd have thought that would be Gormley to some extent. I don't know, they're just leaving us out here in the rain.
What, so you've got permission from Sir Anthony himself to do it?
Really?
Yeah,
which makes it a bit of a weird protest, really. But I think so long as the gnome gets up there, then at least we've played our part in this whole fiasco.
Where does this idea come from?
The gnome? Oh, long story. But I guess the idea of having it on the sculpture is that I've been dotting them around the department a lot, and further down the line I kind of want to actually gift these gnomes to everyone. So I think to have one on the sculpture is like, I guess a symbolic gesture of reclaiming of the campus space.
So you said protest and reclaiming. I take it you don't like the Clasp?
No, not really.
No.
In short.
Is it just the location, or it's very nature?
The location is the most important thing, I think, and the fact that we didn't really have any say at all in its appearance. It just kind of manifested very suddenly, very largely. What's the figure? Is it 40 grand? 40 grand a year? It's quite a lot, considering that we had tutor strikes last year and our fees are rising all the time. You know.
And plus it's 24 hours security.
And it's 24-hour security. So I guess the question is, do we really own it? And given all the permissions we've had to get it, what control do we have with our campus and where our money goes?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's quite an amusing idea. I thought initially he was going to plan it, and I was a bit like, shit, is he going to fall and like break his back? Because it's a wet day, but.
I mean, I'm sure it's welfare.
I came out to welfare.
I thought it was if he did it, it was going to be like it was end up going to be like a challenge where every student was going to try and put something on top of it. But yeah,
like reverse Jenga.
Like almost essentially, yeah. Like everyone would try and put an item on top, which I think would actually be very amusing. I don't know if Anthony Gormley would be too happy, but
apparently he's given his permission.
Yeah. Oh really?
He's given his blessing for this.
It's kind of annoying that it has to be that way.
So right, so go on. Let's explain what's happening. So you got in contact with Anthony Gormley.
So he came here yesterday to talk. I was here on the night before yesterday around 3 a.m. I had a makeshift fishing rod.
Yeah.
And I was trying to fish this gnome.
Yeah. Let's have a look at it. Oh, class.
Hold it.
Oh wow. What a good bloke.
Trying to fish this gnome thing. I was pretty swiftly put to a stop.
Okay, by security.
By security, who said we're monitoring this thing 24 hours a day and you can't interfere unless you have various permissions. They wanted something from the head of department, which I've now got and sent to them.
Who's the
head of the art department.
Yeah.
But speaking to the head of the art department, he said, well, there are things that could go wrong, so maybe I'm not going to give you permission unless you get Gormley's. I mean, he's coming tomorrow, so just ask. He might be sympathetic.
Yeah.
So I did, because I really want to get this gnome up.
You asked Gormley, what did he say?
He said, well, yes, in short. He said, but Gormley said he was surprised that no one had tried to climb it yet.
Yeah, he said
Which, as if it's not under 24-hour surveillance and the university are protecting it, and he knows it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, not even a pigeon has landed on that thing since it's come here. Such as the aura it pervades.
So is it just like an art thing, or was it?
I mean, I want it to be something for more than department. I want it to be like something, a means for the entire student body to at least feel like they have some kind of a voice or some kind of a say. I mean, most people have got surrounded here are from the arts department because I've only just managed to throw this together just now. Well, just last night, and since we will be selling this gnome in a week's time at the auction to fund our degree show, I did want to get it up as soon as possible.
So what's stopping you at the stage?
Currently,
Just waiting for a lad called David Moffat to come down and speak to us.
okay, we're just waiting for a lad called David Moffat to come down and speak to us.
Come on, David.
You got personal support from me. No, I don't know about
Okay.
student union overall support, but you've got personal support for me. Yeah, I think it's a big up Anthony Gormley, but I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I don't think anyone is.
And it's important to know that we haven't paid for it, like nobody's paid for it. Like, it's a free loan from Anthony Gormley.
It's not 40 grand. 40 grand to rent per year.
I'm pretty sure it's free for 5 years. Where you know that? I could be wrong. I'm
A little
almost
bird.
99% certain it's
yeah.
free for 5 years.
I was under the impression it was just paying for the installation of it, and then after 4 years it would then go on to a new earner. So probably
4 or 5 years.
bigger markup, seeing as how it's been on a prestigious campus. That was kind of my personal.
That's our
my
understanding, but conflicting sources. You could be right, we could be right. I'm not too sure. Crucially, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, and it's right on the campus.
I mean, the fact that no one, right, if we don't know, that's almost even worse. Like, why?
It should be really transparent.
It's just turned up, and there's been no, literally no transparency with it at all.
It comes out of, so estates have a budget for art on campus every
Yeah.
year. So every year they've like spent money on art on campus. So I guess they've finally, got something that is actually making students talk about it and stuff like that. So I guess in a way it's kind of money well spent in the fact it's making an impression and things like that, and students are having an opinion on it. But whether it's good value for money as part of your degree is another thing.
That's
I
a
mean, I
whole other
disagree.
kettle of fish.
Yeah.
I mean,
They've got people talking.
we
They
don't
can't-
we don't want this to be a condemnation of art on campus as a whole. That's for sure. Art on campus is vital because it represents it's a means it's a means of representing the wider student body and having something that you can look towards and feel connected with. And it's vital, therefore, that it's something that's not cold and impersonal and an effigy of a man who didn't even go here.
And it's just to get across, I think, your man to.
I'm from estates. You want to put something on top of the
Yes.
statue? You have permission to do
Yes.
it by the artist.
The artist and the head of the
Unfortunately, I cannot give you permission to do it off those ladders because you can't do it in a safe manner. Our health,
even with everyone holding each other.
Everything has
you cannot because you're going to have to go right to the top and you can't go above the third rung. Have you had ladder training?
No, I've had ladder training, so I've had instruction.
Without, I'm sorry, I know I sound like a spoil sport, but you can't do it off those ladders. What a safe way to do it is you need to have risk assessment, method statement. Yeah, risk assessment is the
Outside of the paperwork, just in terms of
you have to put a barrier.
I'm debating basically internally. It's a pros and cons thing. I mean, the ladder training thing still feels like a delaying tactic, which is going to lead to some kind of paperwork somewhere going, you still can't. But I suppose it is an opportunity to let everyone know that this is happening, and then maybe make this into a proper thing that actually really does involve everyone. So.
what's the goal? Do you want everyone to bring gnomes on top?
No, bring her in chain, which the name gets passed along.
How far? In terms of your
In my dreams, it goes all the way down, and then all the way back, maybe to the or to the up.
almost like round.
If we get that many people, that'd be brilliant. Obviously, that's my wildest dream.
Make it happen. You have large outreach.
Yeah.
You've got the
most
weapon.
influential person.
But yeah.
We're about to work. If you need anything,
Fair enough.
Me and Jack are in the office there, Students Union.
Okay.
Just come and chat to us.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Do you not find it that even with the artists go ahead? Like you think he's the credible crab?
My God,
Just trying to make.
I don't know. I'm very weary now. I've been like.
Don't let them worry God.
It's a lot of work for a gnome, isn't it? It's much more than a gnome. But I think Monday is the way. I think Monday at 1 PM is the way.
Okay, so Monday at 1 we're rescheduling.
This Monday at 1 PM. This gnome is going on top of that sculpture, and everyone's going to be a part of it as soon as I get ladder training.